Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Tin Man channel. The last few streams have been privated for editing reasons and some other stuff. So if you know something may know.
Threat level.
Ah, shit, I forgot where I was.
No way I could pick this. Negatives. Sensor read. Weapons cold. Got it. Running plus 40.
Oh, I hate Assaultrons. They're always so scary. Because that fucking death beam. They have a fucking death beam, my guy. And it one-shots you. Oh my god, green paint. I'm gonna need a blue paint actually.
Loctite. I'm through.
The latest synth generation is just amazing. Those guys in robotics are working miracles.
Doc.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
I look forward to learning more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
With hard work and ingenuity, any challenge can be overcome. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm not sure. Right now, I'm just trying to keep an open mind.
It's a big decision, I know. But it's also a rare and important opportunity. No need to rush to judgment. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Tell me more about those synth gorillas.
On the whole, I'd say they were a success. Their behavior does generally match what our historical data says it should be. Unfortunately, we had a few early setbacks. The creatures can become suddenly aggressive, and they're quite strong. They destroyed 2 of their synth handlers. So now we keep them in an isolated habitat where they can be safely observed.
Dr. Holdren's Synth Gorilla project is showing promising results. All this must be a little overwhelming for you.
Call this a clean floor? Are your visual receptors malfunctioning? Can you not see the grime and dust? Don't make excuses.
I know you'll achieve.
Hey, Doc.
Things.
They weren't kidding.
We all
You
do.
really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, as you might guess, we maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
I'm just looking around.
I see. Well, please do mind what you touch. Sensitive equipment here, not like topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the facilities division, I'm happy to discuss it.
It must be a challenge to meet the power demands of a place like this.
Absolutely. We scratch and scrape for every precious ounce of voltage that we can. Over the years, we've learned a few tricks that help supplement our power budget. When necessary, we can tap into select sources on the surface. We take only what we need, of course. Fortunately, Advanced Systems is always working on new solutions to generate more energy. It's a good thing, too, because the demand is always increasing. You don't even want to know what a single use of the molecular dematerializer consumes.
Father's a great man. You must be very proud. When are you going to tell me about this mysterious Phase 3?
You know I can't talk about that.
Father's work has been a real inspiration for me.
Yeah, I really dislike the Institute for the most part because I feel like a lot of them are just grown-up babies.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Rushed work
Nothing.
was sloppy
At this
best,
point, she's just
and
doing it for
deadly
fun.
at worst.
Synth relay grenades. They're useful if you're starting with the Institute.
Well, that was productive.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
I get the impression you don't want me here.
What I want, in this case, is largely irrelevant. Father gave his orders. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
All right. This is day 8 of Trial 6. The last week has been very productive but exhausting. I think we'll need a break after this. Benet has done some really marvelous work with the personality mesh. It's almost too good. The responses map almost identically to expectations, some of the most lifelike I've seen. Of course, it's not really Sean. None of his memories are in there. That, even now, would be a step too far. It's starting to have an effect on the team, I think. I know I've been caught up in the moment once or twice. Just a second or two, forgetting that he's not a real boy.
Well, you can tell him that
Still, I think we'll need to consider restricting him to the lab only for the moment. I'm well aware that others are put off by his presence.
I'm seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to
You
knock
don't have
some
to have
heads
a
together.
spare polarizer on you.
If I were slightly more arrogant, I might consider that a sign of success.
Maybe I should take some courses with me and send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see.
Theoretical limits are made to be broken.
The Directorate should take the synth escapes more seriously.
Always be vigilant. We have many enemies.
Sometimes you have to lean on the other departments a little to get what you need.
Excuse me, Doctor.
So, here you are. Justin Ao, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Why? Don't you trust me?
Oh, it's nothing personal. I don't trust anyone. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
If the synths want to be free, you should let them.
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping, that matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
I'm good for now, thanks.
Very well.
I can't imagine living on the surface. It sounds like a nightmare.
To report, sir.
Everyone's excited about the new synth project.
Our technology must seem pretty advanced by your standards.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
I've seen my share of think tank science labs.
Oh, I assure you, none of them were quite like this place. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
If the synths are intelligent and self-aware, then they have a right to free will.
However closely they may approximate human behavior, they are still our creations. When you see what I have to show you, I think you'll agree that we know what is best for our synths. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a Courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
Sure. We'll just fight our way through an army of homicidal maniacs and ask this synth to come on home.
I didn't say it would be easy. But I'm confident that with a Courser at your side, you'll have no trouble. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives. The sooner that synth is safely back in the Institute, the better for everyone.
Wow, it's so dark for a second there.
Hey.
May I be of assist?
Yeah, everything looks pretty nice, alright.
You think the Commonwealth looks bad? You should see the Capital Wasteland.
Ah, yes, the Capital Wasteland. That place is truly a terror. That's a rad storm, isn't it? Yeah, that's a flipping rad storm. Fuck off. Riders have done this shit. So I'd be taking a lot more rides than I am.
Iron Maiden's out to an early lead with Piece of Junk's right behind. Look at them go! This is one hell of a race. It's another great day out here at the track. Remember, we've got new bots in the list for tomorrow. That'll be a great race. Back to the track. We got some fine bots in this race. Don't forget about the plan now.
Ah. Hold up, save. I think I know where I'm at, and I'm scared of where I'm at. Okay. It's a good place, but scary. Fuck, yep, that's why I was scared. Forgot about her.
Hearing shit.
They're fighting? Why not a civilized discussion? Cease hostility. Do it again. Be careful.
Don't think I can pick this.
Pulse and vital signs are still within acceptable
I forgot
parameters.
how big that is.
Oh no. The body can repair tissue damage, but still, too much radiation too quickly can prove fatal. Caution is recommended.
Oh, this is power armor. I see.
Hey.
You need something from me?
I think the reason I want it just in case I start running low on, what's it called? Metal, because it's really cheap to repair.
I have so much data.
This is gonna be fun.
If fixing up, I didn't want to. Hold on, let's check.
Dad, do you hear me?
Lock's really strong.
Yes.
Odds of your success are virtually. Violent tendencies greatly decrease your life expectancy. Have been dispatched.
Won't be able to pick this.
I am equipped with defensive capabilities. There is a lot more of this up here than I was led to believe. That arm is no good. We must fix it at once. At least I can observe battle from afar.
Okay. That's not that good. I heard a death call. Is that wrong? Ride roaches.
Help! Raid has jumped us. You gotta help.
Hope you ain't one of them synths here to spy on me.
I'm sorry.
If you ain't been up to see Grey Garden, you should go.
Hey there.
Whole place is run by robots.
You got a dangerous look about you. Hope you ain't here for me.
You're here again. Why are you always here? Why is there always a cow here? Why are you always here? There's also death fighting nearby.
You ought to be careful. I can fix most things, but people don't fix so easily.
I've never lost anyone before. This failure is new to me.
Hey.
What do you want? Here's what I have on me. You are carrying so
Heads up.
much.
It's a pleasure to serve with you, sir. My databanks are continuing to accumulate vast amounts of data regarding the Commonwealth. My onboard functions are operating at full capacity. Never fear, sir. I will ensure your safety to the best of my ability. I trust you're enjoying my company. You and I make quite an effective team.
Heads up.
Are you giving me a present?
My systems are continuing. Going to function at peak efficiency.
think I went the wrong way earlier, but oh well. Bless me.
I'm ready to move in, sir. Thought I got you.
I believe a sniper has found us. That is the right word, yes?
The raiders know we're coming. The sooner we get started, the better.
You must be the courser I'm supposed to meet.
Yes, sir. Designation X688. I've already neutralized the perimeter guard. Just give the word, and we can start the assault on the main flotilla.
He seems most eager for violence, no?
Let's just get this over with.
Right behind you, sir.
Why don't you just die?
You're still alive? Use these logs for relevant data.
You missed it.
Hearing us, huh?
That was a mini nuke. One of you assholes has a mini nuke.
We are being shot at. Enemy unknown.
Won't be able to pick this.
Who the hell gave Raider the mini-nuke launcher?
Loctite.
Who the hell fired the mini-nuke earlier?
Eat this!
Don't think I can pick this.
Wrong fight.
Where the
Oh wait, you're the good guy. Oh, sorry.
Don't quit, do you?
Before you had the mini nuke.
Wait. Did you? Oh, no, you don't.
Engaging evasive maneuver.
You were the one with the fat man. Fuck you. You said perfectly with me. I could have taken from you.
I was hoping for a challenge. Guess I'll keep it.
Come on, guy. Come on.
All of your success are nurtured.
I'm blind.
The character was a whole lot less of that.
Bingo.
Hold up a moment, sir. There's something important I need to tell you.
I'm listening.
I'm going to give you B592's reset code. If he hears the code phrase, it'll reset his cognitive processes and make him docile. You'll need to say B592 initialize factory reset, followed by the authorization code Gamma 71 Epsilon. Once he's shut down, I can transport him safely back to the Institute.
Good. I'd like to avoid any unnecessary violence.
Surely there are alternatives. There is already so much needless bloodshed in the world.
Well, he might not be alone up there. Violence might be inevitable. That's all, sir. Ready when you are.
Wrong door.
Hey there.
Keep your eyes open, sir.
Wrong door.
That's it.
Very good with the bobby pin.
Yes. Sweet.
Motherfucker! 592. Initialize factory reset. Authorization Gamma 7.
Hey,
Close combat.
Ah, they triggered the line. Okay, cool.
Come on, girl!
Violent tendencies. Increase your life expectancy.
Flying.
Nice work, sir. I'll take the synth back. This is X688. Ready to relay with reclaimed synth
Dude,
B592.
you like that I said more violent, but disliked it because I set up the mine. Understandable, Curie.
What are you
certainly
building?
know your way around a workbench. I've never lost anyone before. This failure is new to me.
Life still ain't perfect, but we're surviving. It's astounding how much we still have to discover out here.
Hope this rain lets up soon. Stay sharp. Don't let your guard down.
Oh my, it's raining again. Fortunately, it won't affect my
Day
electronics.
in the Commonwealth.
I must apologize for the odd noises I'm currently emitting, a consequence of being mechanical in nature.
Hello, sir.
Good to see you.
Just as you gave life to Father, he gave life to many of us.
Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't recharge unless your primary levels are below 2%. Do so after this meeting. The last thing we need is more synths. Alright. All for now.
I'm glad to see you return safely. I know the task was difficult, but I needed you to see firsthand how dangerous a rogue synth can be.
I don't care about who's to blame. I just wanted to stop a killer.
Yes, of course. Your pragmatism is admirable. It does matter, though. If everyone sees the Institute as a villain, dangerous forces could align against us. If we can put the lie to such assumptions, we diminish that threat. But enough about that. The task is done, and you've returned our synth safely to us. I couldn't have hoped for a better outcome. Well done. While you were away, I had quarters prepared for you. You'll find all the basic necessities, as well as a generous stock of arms and equipment. Go and have a look. I think you'll be quite pleased.
Best part of my day is coming home to my girls.
Excuse me, I've got reports
Sir,
to deliver.
we've had another situation.
I've heard stories. And the circus sure sounds
This is the
scary.
third time in 2 weeks. This is unacceptable. How could this happen?
We think there was a system glitch. We're looking into it.
Damn it, you're all useless. I'll figure out what happened. But in the meantime, tell the others to be on high alert. I want more patrols and more rounds.
Right away, sir.
If you see anything even remotely suspicious, report it immediately. This absolutely cannot happen again. Got it?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Remember to conserve power at every opportunity.
Your new quarters are here, sir. When you're finished here, sir, Father wants to see you.
Reporting status. All functions normal.
Ah. Hello, Father. Tell me, what would you do when someone has stolen from you?
I try and talk it out, see if things can be resolved peacefully.
An admirable goal. And yet we find ourselves in a situation where something more significant must be done. The group that calls themselves the Railroad have acquired several synths from the Institute. Synths that had gone missing in recent months. And they no doubt mean to free these synths, in their delusion that synths are somehow sentient beings. You've been in contact with the Railroad, so you're aware of their misguided beliefs.
They mean well. They're only doing what they think is right.
You dealt with Libertalia. That's the result of their selfish, short-sighted plan. Usually they are a minor nuisance, but lately they have become more embolden. I'm afraid we've reached the point where a response is necessary. We have learned the current location of these synths, and need to reacquire them before the railroad can hide them.
I'm not sure why you'd bother.
Aside from taking back our property, we must teach them a lesson, as it were, and quickly at that. But it's important that we act on this soon, before the railroad has any indication we've tracked them. We also don't want the Brotherhood of Steel getting wind of the presence of the synths. That would only complicate matters.
I'll act quickly. You can count on me.
You'll have a contact waiting for you just outside Bunker Hill. Good luck.
And time to tell the railroad so they can stop the shit. Time for Bunker Hill, baby.
Hey, it's Bullseye. Bullseye's back.
Pam wants to talk with you. She's in back.
Everyone's all you
Desdemona.
been hitting the chems way too
Thank
hard.
God.
But I got my eyes open. I see. Woo! See, Des, I told you the molecular stabilization matrix held.
Funny, you didn't sound certain yesterday. It is really, really good to see you. Did it work? Did you make it inside the Institute?
I met with the leader of the Institute. And it turns out, he's my son.
What? Wasn't he just a little boy?
After they took him from me, they froze me in cryo.
Instead of being on ice for a few years, it's a few decades instead. The Institute's really done a number on you. Besides meeting your boy, did you meet Patriot too? Did Tom's holotape work?
I met Patriot. His name is Liam Benet.
I knew you'd get the job done. We need every scrap of intel you picked up in there. Write up a full report on Pam's terminal. After you're done, we'll analyze it and figure out the next step. Get to it.
When running synths out of the well, Wastelanders can be a bigger problem than the Institute.
Confirming presence of rogue variable dispensing data. There are 3 independent reports of Courser activity. Analysis completed based on target's activity pattern, location, and suspected trajectory. Conclusion: the Institute is a stopgap.
Seems logical to me.
This unit's logic circuits are fully functional. Target, designate, eliminate Courser variable.
Can I talk to you?
Something on your mind?
The Institute knows about Bunker Hill. They're planning to recapture the synths there.
The timing couldn't be worse. The old man's been sitting on those 4 synths. There's nowhere else that's safe we could put them. Maintaining your cover is vital. But the sacrifice is just too great.
Stockton and the synths are depending on us. We can't let them down.
Well said. We've never known when and where the Institute would strike us next. But now we have a chance to turn the tables. We wait until the enemy is in position, then we hit them hard. No one they send out comes back alive except you. Understand?
With me working the inside angle, this is doable.
We can't attack too early. We need to draw them into the kill zone, and then spring the trap. You'll know when. You'll probably have a Courser escort. You'll have to take him down. You've done it before, but it'll still be dangerous.
Like you said, I've done it before.
It's a risk, but it's one we have to take. So get it done.
Preliminary analysis complete.
Anything we need to move on?
Affirmative. Codename Patriot requires admin credentials for Code Defender security software. Cross-indexing CIT security administrators with 2077 Commonwealth Census records. Filtering by surviving structures. One match found. Bergman. Wilfred. Bergman. Wilfred. Registered as co-owner of Cambridge Polymer Labs. Estimated 81% chance of login credentials being located at this facility.
Thanks, Pam.
Complement detected. Analysis? Irrelevant.
After you get the password report back here. With any luck, we'll have a game plan by then.
Oh boy.
Look alive.
Trade is good.
We're not
Surely
gonna make
you
very
do
good
not
time
need
with you
all
loaded
of that.
down.
I'm gonna need everything at its finest.
Look alive.
You need something, yes?
Time for Bunker Hill, boys.
They went to great trouble to defend this place.
I've been waiting for you.
Yeah, the line at the car wash was super long. Took me forever.
Your attempt at humor is wasted. Our targets are inside. 4 synths under railroad protection. Majority of the settlement is uninvolved and are expected to run for cover. The situation appears to have escalated. A covert approach is likely impossible. We move in, secure the synths, and I relay out with them back to the Institute. Clear? The mission's parameters just changed. We go in shooting. Requesting backup relay now.
before that, sorry guys.
Saw something. Let's do this.
I'm hit! Damn it! Taking fire! Ah! Keep your head down! Ah! Ah! Taking fire! Ah! Taking damage! Damn it! It's over. For now.
That's Bunker Hill. There's still somewhere outside though. All I really wanted from here was a Gatling laser. It's usually a lot cooler when you, what's it called, get higher level first of all, because then they'll have like badass gear. And second of all, if you do submissions for all the groups, because when you do that, they all kind of end up like really heavy geared. I think the railroad and benefits the most from that though. Alright, time to go talk to Father. Or Son. Whichever one you want to call him.
Hostile sensor reading detected.
Combat initiated. Stealth capabilities. Fascinating.
Sean.
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
It's not so bad, really. People manage.
Perhaps. But at a cost too great to be worth it. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
Kellogg called me the backup.
Did he? Well, he was correct. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
So it was you. You let me out.
Yes. It was my decision. Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts. I had no idea what kind of man you were, you see. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you? As it has everything else? Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me, would you, after all this time, attempt to find me? And now I know the answer.
Well, here I am. Was it worth it?
I believe so. Soon, I hope you'll understand. Everything I've done has been for the future. A future which I hope is not in jeopardy after recent events. Bunker Hill did not go well for us. Would you care to explain what happened?
It's my fault. I wasn't able to complete the mission.
I gave you this opportunity to prove yourself. Particularly to prove to the Directorate that you deserve a place here. That will now be significantly harder. There will be accusations that you deliberately sabotaged the mission. Bunker Hill was to cement your place as a valuable asset to the Institute. It will now only raise suspicions. And to see the Brotherhood of Steel involved in this? They had no way of knowing what was going on. I will refrain from sharing the outcome with the Directorate for the moment. Things are already in motion that this would only derail. Speaking of which, It's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute. I'd like you to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting, and you should be there. I'll be waiting. I've seen enough. It's time to go back in.
Well, that's gonna call it for this stream. Exactly at the 2-hour marks. Nice. Great. Bunker Hill is complete.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalium were quite a handful.
And now we're about to do some new stuff. Now that I'm level 26, we're closing level 30. Although I think I'm going to start something early that some of you might not know, some of you might know. But anyways, goodbye. See you next time on the Tin Man channel.